This is my very first video. I'm Chef Herb, and today we're going to be discussing a beautiful plating that I did myself, a ribeye and a gemstone potatoes. Let's get into the video. Smashing the garlic head will give you cloves just like this, which are nice and beautiful. Thinly sliced is exactly what you're looking for when you're cutting the garlic for your sauce. It's a sweet and sour sauce that I made of my own. It contains red wine, honey, and orange juice, and Fresnos. But I don't want to get straight into it. Let's just start by cutting the garlic thinly sliced. After we have our garlic thinly sliced, we'll start by cutting our Fresnos in half, and then we'll start seeding them. After you seed the Fresnos, you should carefully dice them up. And if you don't know how to dice, then I would be glad to explain it in another video. I'm just going to be showing you how I cut the shallots. I first start cutting all the ends off, and then right after that I'll start by slicing each individually. Shallots can be intimidating, but I assure you they're nothing to worry about. After I finish cutting off the rest of these ends, we'll get into how I'm going to cut the shallot. The shallot's pretty easy to cut. It's pretty similar to cutting the onion. I guess you could say they're cousins, the shallot and the onion. Shallots take a while to perfect. I'm just going to say it. They do. Along with everything in life, perfection takes practice. After you cut the shallots like so and so, you're going to want to slice down the middle right here. And then again here, and then you're gonna want to cut right here, and there you have it. The thyme and the rosemary, these are honestly one of my favorite herbs to work with. They look so beautiful and they smell really good. I can't get enough of them. I love opening packages of just any product because genuinely it just brings good feeling to me. And as to how you get them off of the stem, it's really easy. Like, honestly, all you have to do is point the rosemary or thyme upward, and you see that the leaves are pointing up. You want to go the opposite direction and you want to pull your fingers down. Now that we have our herbs cut, let's get into making the sauce. I substituted extra virgin with avocado oil. Now, after all that prepping, I'm going to show you guys how I finally make this sauce. Now, let's get into it. Gotta do this now. That's good. I like the spicy. Put the garlic in there. And you want to throw the thyme and the rosemary in there. And then just mixing the shallots. Down. Just the shallots. Fine. You want to get those aromatics to, mixing well together. How does that look? I'm just pouring red wine into this measurement of 1 cup. Mix those well. Then you have the orange juice. And then the base sauce is the honey. I love honey. It's an amazing product. Like, what can I tell you about it that you don't already know? It's sweet, it's earthy, and it smells so divine. Like, just look at that pour. And we are going back to the live feed.
I want to get all that honey in there.
Let the sauce reduce for 20 minutes on medium heat. This is truly a magnificent work of art. I wanted it to come out as best as it could to show you what this should look like and how consistent this should be. I can tell you a little bit about it. I added Fresnos for the spiciness. I added honey for the sweetness. I added red wine for flavor. And how about we season this steak and then put it on the pan ASAP? So I'll just start by seasoning it with salt on both sides all around. Same thing, pepper all around. And then after that, you want to put it onto the pan. Whatever you're boiling, 9 out of 8, 9 out of 10 times, you're going to want to salt the water for flavor. It makes no sense to you, but it makes perfect sense to me, so just do it. This steak could use more pepper, by the way. I ran out.
I would rather use kosher salt. And you got the potato cooking. You throw a little more salt in the potatoes. And then you want to get done. And then want to throw like maybe you could throw like a few in there. And then throw this right here. Then you want to throw that in there too. You close the garlic. And then you got sake working. Keep it going. And we got a spoon. Fine now. Oh, go ahead. You see it there. Baby angel. Want to grab the steak, What do you think? looks cute. Good. And then next, you want to baste that shit. Throw some sauce on it. You want to get it everywhere. Everything together, bro. Look at that roasted garlic. That looks good. And then I'm definitely gonna need a fork. Looks colorful, no? Yeah. And now, I believe we'll put it in the oven. Damn, I'm cutting. Damn. Actually, still a little bit more color, but what we can do is do this. And then, bam, like that. And we'll finish it in the oven. One last look. Get the garlic and stuff. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put it into the oven. And then,
Right now, we're just watching the potatoes as they boil until they're fully cooked. Meanwhile, the steak is resting right here. Finally, that we cut the steak, we are looking at a good medium. And man, do these slices look beautiful. Now, some people have different preferences on what they like to call medium or mid-rare. But this is what I would like to call a beautiful medium right here. Sorry, I've been admiring this baby for way too long. Alright, so what we're gonna do now, for an easy way to just put this on the plate, is to pick it up with the knife, scoop it with the knife, and drag it onto the plate. You can plate this however you like, however you see fit. I'm just gonna do a traditional steak plating, and there's nothing wrong with it. I just want this to be simple for my first video. Now that it looks like we can poke through this potato with ease, let's cut it and see if it's cooked. Ooh, first we got to give it a try. You always want to give it a taste test. And cheers. It's hot. This potato is not cooked yet. It does need a little bit more time. We'll get there though. How you know the potatoes are fully cooked? You want to scoop one out like this and press down against it. If you feel like there's no resistance or you feel like it's easy to get into, the potatoes are fully cooked. Watch this. Bam. You see how easy that was to get into? Finally, that our potato looks cooked. We're going to give it a taste.
Had to cut that clip. That shit was too hot. It's cooked though.
There's one last thing we have to do before we can finally plate, and that is cut our parsley. I would give the parsley a nice rough chop so that it gives our potatoes texture. All that there is to do left is plate these potatoes, and man, they look disgusting. Disgustingly good. Now, I do have to tell you, when you're plating the potatoes, try not to mess up the potato skin because they are very delicate. But I'm only asking you to for presentation so they look amazing when you serve. Now, all of that jam that you just have sitting in the plastic tub, just why not dump it over your potatoes like this? Ooh. Now, if you're like me and you don't like wasting any food, then you want to scrape everything you can from the bottom and just pour it on the potatoes. That looks real good. After that is the last step. I can't tell you how good these potatoes look. I cannot wait to simply dig into them. Okay, so now that we're done pretty much, all we have to do is garnish this with this parsley right here. Look at my idiot ass. Like, hurry this up. Like, hurry up. What am I... Bro. Bro, hurry up, you idiots! Finally, the last step. Just garnishing this with parsley. Jeez. How long can a man take? So you're just going to pick up the parsley and then garnish it like so all around. I said a nice rough chop. So like I said, it gives texture to the... It complements the potato. Yada 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 yada. I get it. The potatoes are good, you idiot. Let's skip on to the main event, please. I'm begging. Okay, here we go. And there you have it. That was my steak and gemstones video. I hope all of you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.